Can you describe its form?
No.
So Alex Garland's thinking about retiring from the sci-fi scene, and that's got fans of this unfinished franchise a bit worried. But hey, there's a silver lining. We've got some juicy updates on Josie's fate from Annihilation. Did she turn into a plant? Or maybe we'll get some answers in a potential sequel. Let's dig into all of that and more. Alex Garland's talking about taking a step back from directing, and that's a bummer for fans, especially those hoping for a sequel to that sci-fi horror flick from 2018. With just 4 films under his belt, Garland made a name for himself as a top-notch visionary in the genre, known for his stunning visuals and deep storytelling. But now, his retirement rumors have thrown a curveball into the future of any potential franchise he might have started. His decision seems to stem from some frustration with the movie business and the whole filmmaking process. In an interview with The Guardian, he reiterated his plans to step away from directing for the time being, saying he's not looking to jump back into it anytime soon. While this won't affect his upcoming project Warfare, it does dampen any hopes for sequels to his past movies, and that's particularly disappointing for one franchise that never quite took off. With Garland stepping away from the director's role for the foreseeable future, the chances of a sequel to 2018's Annihilation are looking pretty slim. The first film, based on Jeff VanderMeer's Southern Reach novel trilogy, was a mind-bending mix of genres, blending Lovecraftian horror with intricate sci-fi elements. It received high praise, with an impressive 88% on Rotten Tomatoes, leaving audiences on the edge of their seats with a cliffhanger ending featuring Natalie Portman's Lena hinting at the Earth's evolution. But with Garland's exit, the idea of Annihilation 2 seems to have hit a major roadblock. While the original story had potential, it was Garland's direction, building on his success with Ex Machina, that really made the movie shine. His eerie tone, mixing the Shimmer's mutative power with the human tale of curiosity, was his signature touch. Without him at the helm, it's hard to imagine a sequel capturing the same magic, especially since he was also the writer, bringing his unique vision to the screen. The absence of Annihilation 2, given the rich material from the Southern Reach trilogy, may seem unexpected. With Jeff VanderMeer's novels offering a broader narrative canvas, the potential for sequels was ripe. Annihilation merely scratched the surface of the mysteries within the Shimmer, leaving ample room for further exploration. Interestingly, its streaming release allowed it to sidestep traditional box office pressure, making it a prime candidate for franchise expansion. However, Alex Garland's initial reluctance to delve back into the story played a significant role in stalling any sequel plans. Despite the trilogy's blueprint for narrative expansion, Garland made it clear from the start that he saw Annihilation as a standalone project. In a candid 2018 interview, he emphasized his disinterest in sequels, likening it to a personal preference, akin to not enjoying steak. His stance, articulated shortly after the film's release, suggests that even without his retirement from directing, a sequel helmed by him was unlikely. While Garland's retirement may not directly affect Annihilation 2's fate, his creative imprint on the first film presents a challenge for any potential sequel. His unique vision and direction were integral to the movie's tone and atmosphere. Any follow-up would struggle to capture the same essence without his involvement, a concern likely on the minds of producers. Yet Garland's history suggests that he's not entirely averse to revisiting past projects. Despite eschewing sequels, he returned as a writer for the 28 Weeks Later sequel and will do so again for 28 years later. This hints that given enough time, Garland might reconsider earlier stories, leaving a glimmer of hope for Annihilation 2. If he hadn't chosen to retire from directing, the possibility of his return to Shimmer might have remained on the table. Alex Garland's unmistakable touch is woven into the fabric of Annihilation, shaping it into a cinematic experience unlike any other. His directorial finesse, evident in the deliberate pacing and intimate character portrayals, lends a sense of authenticity to the enigmatic world of the Shimmer. Despite initial reservations about a sequel, Garland's imprint on the first film is undeniable, making it difficult to envision Annihilation 2 without his creative stewardship. The movie's distinctive visual style, a hallmark of Garland's directorial approach, presents a formidable challenge for any director tasked with helming a sequel. Garland's ability to infuse the narrative with an eerie and mysterious tone, grounding the fantastical elements in a semblance of reality is a testament to his storytelling prowess. While plot details like the Shimmer and the lighthouse are integral, it's the intangible essence of Annihilation that truly captivates audiences, an essence intricately tied to Garland's directorial vision. In a genre saturated with sci-fi offerings, Garland's unique perspective elevated Annihilation, setting it apart as a standout film. While there may be alternative avenues for exploring the broader themes of the story, Garland's approach resonated deeply with audiences, leaving an indelible mark on the cinematic landscape. Annihilation 2 may still find its footing even in the absence of Alex Garland. While Garland's influence on the first film was undeniable, the expansive narrative canvas provided by VanderMeer's novels offers ample room for exploration. Despite the deviations from the source material in Garland's adaptation, the trilogy's overarching story arc remains intact, presenting a roadmap for potential sequels. The subsequent novels, particularly Authority, offer intriguing avenues for expanding the narrative beyond the Shimmer's confines. Exploring how the phenomena of Area X impact human settlements could provide a fresh perspective, opening doors to new thematic and visual landscapes. Furthermore, the shift in setting and focus away from the Shimmer could offer an opportunity for a director other than Garland to shine. While Garland adeptly captured the strangeness of the Shimmer, a different director may bring a distinct vision to the table, breathing new life into the franchise. Though Annihilation 2 may diverge from the tone and style of its predecessor, the absence of Garland could pave the way for a fresh interpretation of the story, potentially unlocking its untapped franchise potential. Josie's fate in Annihilation has sparked much speculation among viewers, but the film offers subtle clues about her transformation. As the group ventures deeper into the Shimmer, Josie's character undergoes a profound change, culminating in her mysterious disappearance during the third act. The movie hints at Josie's transformation when she observes plant life sprouting from her self-harm scars following a terrifying encounter with a mutant bear. Instead of resisting, Josie embraces the changes brought about by the Shimmer and willingly allows herself to be terraformed into flowers, ultimately transforming into a tree off-screen. The peaceful acceptance of transformation is a stark contrast to the trauma faced by other characters, such as Dr. Ventress grappling with cancer. While Josie's backstory remains largely unexplored, her decision to embrace the unknown suggests a deeper acceptance of herself and a rejection of fear. In her final moments, Josie expresses a desire to neither understand nor destroy the Shimmer, but simply to accept it. This ambiguous ending allows for multiple interpretations, with some viewing Josie's transformation as a metaphor for death, while others see it as a liberation from fear. Ultimately, Josie's fate encapsulates the film's themes of self-destruction, transformation, and the enigmatic nature of existence. As for whether we'll witness Josie's fate further explored in a potential Annihilation 2, it's uncertain. Given Alex Garland's reported retirement from directing and his disinterest in sequels, the likelihood of a direct continuation seems slim. However, the rich source material from Jeff VanderMeer's Southern Reach trilogy leaves room for exploration beyond the events of the first film. If a sequel were to materialize under a different director, there's a chance Josie's story could be revisited or expanded upon, but for now, it remains a tantalizing mystery. Well, that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.